Good morning, folks. It's March 16, 2024. I'm here with my friend Justin Porter. We're going to do some catfishing today. Justin is an expert on catfish on this lake. He and his dad own Catch 'em Guide Service.
Yes, sir.
I'll put the number up above here, and I'll put a link in the comments where you can locate them and book a guide trip if you want to go catfishing. You all also do crappie, don't you?
Yep, crappie and catfish.
Crappie and catfish. He's good at both, but he's agreed to get in the boat with me today and go, and he's going to share his knowledge with us. So I'm just going to pick his brain. I'm going to talk his ear off. I got 1,000 questions for him. They also make some catfish tackle and market it, and he's brought some, and I'm going to show it to you. But we're going to do a little fishing while I'm yakking his ear off. And right now we're on a setting out kind of a flat. The main channel is right here running behind us, and then we got a creek running up there.
Yep.
And I'm just going to let him do his thing today. I'm going along, and I'm going to learn from him. So why here? Why are we sitting here?
So this time of year, them catfish are slowly starting to move into them creeks. And so that's where the bait is. That's where all them crappie are moving in.
Right.
Some catfish are right there with them. So here, it's kind of the best of all worlds. We got the creek arm that's moving in here. We got that main channel, which is that main highway coming in. But then we also got the flat right here. Yeah. So we're going to give it a whirl.
We've got some shad. We're going to use cut shad, of course, and he also fishes with B&M rods. I fish with B&M rods, and he makes some hooks and stuff, and I'm going to show you all that, and we're going to see if we can catch some fish in the process. But I appreciate you taking me out today. And like I said, if I ask you too many questions, just tell me to shut up. But
not at all.
These folks are like me. I know they like to learn, and I'm always trying to learn. And so we're gonna pick your brain. Stay with us. All right, let's get our shad out here. So this time of year, you running big pieces, little pieces, a little of both?
A little of both. I mean, anytime I start, it seems like I try to put a little bit of everything out just to
get what you want for yours, and I'll cut some up and put them on mine. And just kind of watch what you're doing here.
There's a couple of smaller piece and a little bigger piece.
Yeah.
And then I'll fillet a piece as well, if I can. A little bit more scent.
Yeah, all right. Sounds good. We'll get them out. Now, how much weight do you typically use on yours?
2 to 4.
2 to 4?
Yeah.
You use the, what do they call those? Coin?
Or river anchor,
yeah.
Either one.
I like these no rolls. They seem to glide in the water. I'm so used to fishing Lake the Ozarks.
Oh, okay.
And you anchor up on those ledges, and they get down the rocks, and they're so hard to get out. And so I just brought this over here from my experience over there.
Makes sense.
It seems like you get these jerked up and really start reeling fast, they kind of stay up off the bottom better, and you don't get them hung up in the rocks as bad. And so I started doing that over there, and I've just carried it with me. But you're fishing the same rods I'm fishing, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm fixing to.
B&M Silver Cat lights.
Lights and the regular elites. That's a light. I think this is an elite. I'm fixing to switch to the bombers for this year. I
love those rods. I'm going to tell you, that's what I've been fishing, and these fish under the slot, man, they got the right action for them, I think.
These regular elites, I mean, I like them, but like you said, we catch a lot of unders, and for clients, I mean, they want to feel that fight.
Yeah, it's good. And I'll tell you what, they'll handle a big fish too, because I was just telling you, I caught a 36-pounder just down the way here back a few weeks ago, and I caught it on that bomber. And I'm telling you what, it handled it very well. What on your reel, what size line do you run?
30-pound
30
line.
And then your leaders?
80-pound heavy cover from Catch Fever.
Yeah. I was noticing that you run a smaller hook than I'm running. I run these 9/0 George Young Jr. B&M hooks, and
Yep, I run 6/0 or 8/0. typically.
Yeah.
8's probably my most common that I run, but I run a lot of 6/0. And then in the winter, if I'm fishing in the winter, then I'll switch over to a little bit bigger hook,
Right.
trying to target them bigger fish. So I'll run a 10/0 at that time.
Yeah. Circle hooks?
Circle hooks, octopus circle hooks.
Yeah. Now, you live in the area.
I live close to Springfield's where I live at.
Oh, you do?
Yep. And then my dad lives right here in Clinton. And so, yeah, he guides throughout the whole week, and then I guide on the weekends.
I see.
So I come up
So
every,
that's how you all
every
do it.
Friday.
Yeah.
And so with both of us guiding, it kind of helps out because you got majority of the people are wanting to fish on the weekend. So
Right.
you got double the odds, 2 clients or 2 guides on the weekends. And then during the week, he can take you.
Right.
And also it's nice for, bigger groups, corporate groups, big families.
Yeah.
We've got 2 boats.
And so you've got lodging there at his place?
Yep, we've got 2 different units. They'll accommodate one of we have a deluxe unit. It's got 3 different bunk beds in it, opens up into a big living room. And then we got a standard unit. It's got 2 sets of bunk beds in it. En suites on both of those. All the amenities you would want. I mean, you got a place to park your boats, you got a place to clean fish.
Oh, great.
Everything.
807. How long do you typically give a spot if you're not getting bit?
Yeah. The way I look at it, if they're going to be there, they're going to be there pretty quick.
Yeah.
So give it 20 minutes normally, tops.
That's
And,
about what I do. I get impatient.
Yep.
It never fails right before you get ready to leave. You get a bite or catch a fish, but oh, there it is, man. Come on.
There we go.
Yeah, I got him. Boy, he hit it hard that first time. Yeah. Oh, I don't think he's very big. He's just mean. I can just lift him.
A little bit.
Yeah. He
bit like a mean one.
Yeah, he did. Look how long and skinny that fish is. That thing almost looks sick. Here, I'll just put it right here in the rod holder. That fish looks sick to me. Dang.
It's kind of long and skinny.
Kind of stunted looking. There we go. Look how thin that body is on it.
Yeah. Well, he does look sick looking. Got a big head.
Yeah. Almost got the shape of a channel cat.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a channel, that's a blue, isn't it?
Oh, that's a blue.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just funny looking blue. All right. Well, at least he bit good. All right, I've got my little homemade, you've heard me call it my bling bling rig. I got a demon dragon style float and a little spinner. It's got a rattle in it. And, I've got 80-pound leader. All right, that one was more out toward the main channel, so that keeps happening. You may reposition all of them. Now, we're anchored up here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you drag as well?
Yeah, in the summertime we'll do a lot of dragging. A lot of these flats, main lake flats with some humps on it.
Yeah.
And we'll drag over them humps but yeah.
I like to drag too. I like the water to be a little warmer. What are we? I forgot what we said we had here this morning. We got 57. It's getting that temperature, don't you think, to maybe start dragging? What's your kind of go-to temperature before you start?
For me personally, when I start dragging mainly is after the spawn. So I do it in the summertime.
Oh, really?
So that water temperature's up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now the catfish spawn in this part of the country, June?
June.
Yeah.
Yeah, I brought one of my, this is kind of my prototype. I'm going to start making these. They got foam in them.
Oh, yeah. So you got your weight on the bottom to hold it down, and then that's foam, so that'll float.
Automatically.
So it'll drag along, and that'll be on the bottom, and that's nice. Are you going to put these on your store?
We'll have those for sale too.
Now your store's online, right?
Yep. The easiest way right now, it's not up and running yet, but if you just go to catchemguideservice.com, click on store, and it'll take you right to it.
Yeah, those are real nice. Are you making them in different weights or?
Yep, 2 to 4 ounce.
Yeah. All right, so this is the hooks you're making.
Yep.
And putting on your online store. This is a 6/0.
Yep, we'll make them in 6, 8, or 10.
Well, that's a good looking hook. That now you've got a shrink wrap type thing up there.
We do.
Why?
Yep.
Why that? What's the purpose of that?
So a couple of reasons. Most important, I think, the main reason is when I use a knotless snail knot.
Yeah.
And that heat shrink, it gives it just something to bite down onto. So your knot ain't never go back out on you. It just binds down into that heat shrink, and it just it helps. And then number 2 is you'll see that heat shrink's kind of covering that eye up a little bit.
Yeah, it does. It closes that gap up.
That gap.
Yeah.
Yep. So that
So
line
you don't
can't
have
get
to
down
ever
in
worry
there.
about
Yep.
that coming loose, which I've had happen on me. And it's an offset circle hook. Boy, it's got a sharp point. Good looking hook. And they're in 6,
6, 8, and 10.
8, and 10. Yeah, those are nice. Really nice. All right, folks, it's 8:30. We've given it a little time. That one fish is it. I mean, we haven't even had a jerk or nothing. So we're gonna pick up, and we're gonna move back in here and scan around and look and see what we see. And we may set up there, we may not. But stay with us. We'll be back. All right, folks, we've moved on back in this creek. I'll tell you, we graphed a lot of fish. It looked like there was some catfish in there and a whole bunch of I don't know what, but we've pulled up here in about 7 foot of water. The creek channel is right behind us, and then we got this big flat all around us with some stumps and stick-ups, and so we're gonna give it a shot right here. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Good bite.
Yeah, it was a good bite. Oh, come on now. It ain't that big. Boy, I'll tell you what, when they're hitting it this morning, they're hitting it, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah. We were just sitting here talking about maybe moving. I don't know, we've been here, what, 10 minutes or so, and we hadn't had a bite. About like the other one.
A little healthier.
Yeah, that ain't bad at all. You got a fat belly. He's not skinny like that last one. Come out of there, man. There we go. It's a nice little eater. Boy, they got mud on them, don't they? Yep. They've been down in it. There we go. That was on a side piece. Same rod, same bling bling rig. I'm going to show you Justin's rigs he's making up and got them for sale, and you don't have to make them yourself. Let me get this one back out. Let's look at your, Justin was kind enough to bring me a little goodie bag here. I'm gonna show you what he's doing. Now you got, where I can see, you got 2 different sizes.
Yep, these are smalls, and those are jumbos or whatever. These are have a luminous paint on them, so they'll also glow in the dark too. They got a 6/0 hook on them, and then the larger ones they got a 10/0 hook.
Let's take one out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that's a good looking bait right there. We'll probably be getting a bite in the background. People will be going, hey, you got a bite, you got a bite. All right, so what line weight you got on
That's
there?
80 pound. 80 pound heavy cover leader line.
And how long is that?
Right at 40 inches.
Yeah,
so
that's
you
good.
Can use
so
it,
you can
put
it whatever length you want it. And so you got your float, a couple rattles, beads, and then your hook, and that's a 6/0?
6/0, yep.
And so that's the smaller bait.
Yep.
And you've got these on your store so people can buy them, not have to make them. And then you got your bigger one. Let's open one of them too.
And then we'll sell just the spooks alone in there too, if they want to make their own. They'll do that.
That's a good paint job on that, I'll tell you. That's nice. So same setup, bigger hook.
Yep, that's a 10-aught.
Couple rattles, and the leader. Same line, weight.
Same everything. Yep.
Yeah, that's a good looking bait. I appreciate it. I'll
Yeah,
be
you
having them
bet.
on. So now, tell me about this. So you run your line through the eyes. I typically tie it off and crimp it.
Yep.
But these, I like the idea. You can move that up or down if you want it
You
further
adjust
away
it.
from the bait or whatever.
Yep.
And then these rattles being right down by the hook. Think that really
I think it's
attracts them to them?
That extra rattle. For years, I just used just a regular, cork rig,
Yeah,
Santee Cooper
yeah.
style rig, and then we went with adding some rattles to it, and it seemed like it just helped.
Yeah, those are nice. And so then, like you were saying, you've got packages of just the spooks.
You can
If
make
they
your
want
own.
to just buy that, and then you can make your own
Correct.
setup however you want to do it.
Yep.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to know you got that available. All right, now if we can just get the fish to bite.
That's it.
All right, I think we're on the one fish per spot pattern so far. We get one slam down and that's it. We're gonna move. Oh, did you get a bite there?
Yeah.
There you go, yeah. That didn't take long. There you go. Well, we haven't been here 2 minutes, folks. We're just out here on a big flat. There's a little channel that runs down through here, real little channel. Water's about 5 feet deep. Need the net?
I don't think we'll need the net, about like we've been catching. Maybe a little smaller.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that's right there on your rig that you make. Those rattles right down by the hook. He sure didn't mind it, did he?
No.
He liked it. He liked it. That's a nice fish. Yeah.
Got a little mud on him.
We're obviously not keeping any fish today. Now, typically around here, what do you think the blue cat spawn when the water temperature gets to about 75 or something like that?
Typically, the month of June is probably your strongest part of the spawn. But yeah, that late 60s, early 70 water temp. That's when they're going to be spawning. It gets tough during that time frame.
Yeah, it gets tough. I know it's hard. So you think the catfish do like the crappie and the bass? They go up real shallow, or
Yep. Any of these flats or them creeks, any of that, they're going to spawn. And then during that time frame, I don't target them. It's just it's tough. Then shortly after it still seems like it's a little tough. And then back in July, it kicks back on real strong.
After they come off the spawn, they just get out on these flats and kind of scatter and move,
Yep.
and that's when the dragons.
Yep, that's when
really
we'll start
good.
dragging a lot. And then in the summertime, we get a lot of families that come, so we'll do some jug trips with them and combo trips. So we'll put out a bunch of jugs and then we'll drag.
Yeah.
And kind of go back and forth, and it's a good time to take home a lot of good eating fish.
Yeah.
For them.
I love to drag for them. I'm ready. Now, in the springtime, as these waters start to warm here in the next few weeks and these crappies start to move up and the bass start to move up, do you think that draws the catfish into the shallows
Oh yeah.
to feed on all those spawning fish?
Yep, they're going to be right there with them. A lot of times we're in the spring, we're crappie fishing, spider rigging, we're catching catfish right there with them.
Yeah.
So they're right there along with them, moving into them creeks.
I would imagine they'd be in there feeding on them heavily.
Yep.
And the shad get up in there and get shallow,
Yep.
and you find the shad you find the catfish, it
That's
seems
it.
to me.
Yep. Well, what do you think?
I think it's probably time to go. What do you think?
So.
All right. Consistent with our pattern so far, we're one and done. We're going to find them. Stay with us. I keep looking at the time and then forgetting what I said. It's 11:45. Give it about 15 or 20 minutes. Oh, there you go. There you go. That's a good takedown. Now you're going to get to test that bomber rod.
That's right.
See what you think about it. How's it feel?
Oh, I like it. These are nice.
Yeah, he took it down like a 20-pounder.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah, another little blue. Good eating size.
Yep, if we was eating them, we'd be perfect.
Yep. Boy, it's got mud on it.
Sure does, don't it?
Yeah. Boy, folks, as you can see, it is windy. And we're right out in the middle of a great big flat. We're only in about 5 feet of water and a lot of stumps. There's a little bitty creek running through here. So we've just set up here. We're going to give it a few minutes and see if we can ride out this wind. Oh, there we go. There we go.
There you go.
There we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. Well, you get one hung up on one of them stumps, you think you got a giant.
Yeah. A little better, maybe?
No, it's about like the rest of them.
Got it.
About like the rest of them. Come here, buddy. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Another good eater.
Pretty fish.
Quit now. What's flashing me? Boy, that's wind is howling out there. You get out from behind the protection of that windshield. There we go. Well, we've been here about 20 minutes. You want to move up?
Yeah, let's
on
do
up
it.
to that
I
spot?
caught a couple, but
Yeah.
nothing fast paced.
Well, we broke our streak. We caught 2 fish instead of 1, but we're going to move. That wind's about to blow us off the lake. All right, folks, I'm telling you, we've been whooped today.
For a tough day.
That wind is beating us to death, and the fish just are not hungry today. We're going to call it. I'm going to go by Justin's compound there that they've got available for fishermen to stay in. We're going to take a look at that. So we're going to quit fishing, but we're not leaving yet. Stay with us. All right, folks, we're here at Justin's place. You call it?
We're called the Roost.
The Roost.
Yep.
Great looking place. This is what you've got available for rent to fishermen?
2 different units. We'll welcome to take you inside, look at them.
Yeah, let me get a shot of this. This is a great looking place. Absolutely. Little porch out here, barbecue pit or barbecue grill. Nice big gravel driveway coming in here. And so they can park right out here.
Yep, out here you got a spot you can plug your boats in back here. There's water back there, fish cleaning station back there.
Oh yeah,
freezer.
I see that back there.
Put their fish in. And
this is awesome. Yeah, big circle drive, so you just circle all the way around it. Yeah, let's look inside.
this is a larger unit over here.
Oh yeah. 2 bunk beds.
3
there.
bunks.
There. And you got another one back here. Nice bath, shower.
You ain't nothing fancy, but it's clean.
Oh, this is great. Wow. Little living room area.
Coffee pot, fridge, you know, all your
Oh,
necessities.
this is awesome. Little kitchen area, TV. bragging board.
Yep.
Table here. Oh man, there's some good duck pictures there.
Yeah,
if you want to go duck hunting, this is the place to be.
Yep, we can do both.
Cool. This is very nice.
The other one's basically the same way, but it's a little smaller. Doesn't have the extra living room.
Yeah.
2 bunks, bathroom.
Yeah. Air, couple of bunks. Little sit. Oh yeah. Two sets of bunk beds. Yeah, absolutely. Bath. Shower back there. Little seating area, TV. These are awesome. Great place.
Close, convenient to the lake. You can go.
Well, I'm telling you, it isn't, what is it, a mile from here to Sparrowfoot? Yep. This is great. All right, well, I'm going to go home.
All right.
Thank you for going with me.
Thanks, Mike.
Sharing all your information.
Absolutely.
People can learn a lot from you, that's for sure. We had a tough day today, there's no doubt about it. It's just a tough bite. We talked to a lot of fishermen at the boat ramp. They're all crying the blues today. I don't know.
It was a tough bite.
It was a tough bite, but at any rate, I had fun.
Yeah.
It was great to go with you.
Absolutely.
We'll go again. I want to go when the dragon bite gets going,
yep.
and we'll do that,
and
find out from you all your secrets on dragon.
We can do it.
But at any rate, folks, that's going to do it. Catch 'em Guide Service. Like I said, I'll put the phone number up there if you want a place to stay, whether you want a guide or not. But if you want a guide, these are the people to call. Thanks for being with me. We'll see you on the next one.